Hi there, thank you for stopping by to share with Julie today. I hope you're having a fantabulous day today. In today's video, I wanted to touch on kidney filtration, and I know I've mentioned it somewhat briefly before, and but I feel that I need to just do just a video where I just focus on kidney filtration and so you understand that this is critical, it's extremely important to maintaining health and wellness, and also to help to rid the body of tumors and whatever debilitating conditions that we might be dealing with. Often we focus on digestive waste. Digestive waste is the end product of us consuming foods. So when we eat food, drink food, for example, it goes through the process of digestion, absorption, utilization, and then elimination, which is what we call poop, you know, and that is dealing with the digestive waste. But there's other waste that must get out of the body, and if it is not removed from the body, then all hell will break loose, literally. The body is made up of trillions of cells. Trillions of cells our bodies are made up of. And each cell is like it's like its own little person. The cells utilizes nutrients, and they also produce waste. The cell waste, this what we call cellular waste, is carried from the cells via the lymph system to the kidneys to be filtered out of the body. If the kidneys are compromised and it is not able to filter this waste, then that is a process of stagnation that would be building up. This acid situation, because the waste from the cell, it's acid, it's a waste product that must be removed from the body. The body has no use for it. And so if we are not able to remove that from the body, that's where we see a lot of things happening. A lot of, that's where we see tumors popping up, people having cancers, brain fogs, all kinds of things. And so it is critical that our cellular waste be removed from our bodies, and it is removed through the kidneys. The kidneys must be filtered. And so it is key that when we are trying to heal ourselves, always check that the kidneys are filtering. Some ways we can check if our kidneys are filtering. We could pee in a jar. That's the best way, because if you pee in the toilet, it wouldn't. Sometimes you can look and see it's a bit cloudy, but it's not definitive. So it's best to pee in a jar. The best way to check if your kidneys are filtering is to pee in a jar. You could do a clear jar like this, or because you want to be able to see. If it is very clear, hopefully you could get one without any labeling, so you can really get to see properly. If it is cloudy, if the pee is cloudy, then that's an indication that some filtration is occurring. If it is clear, you aren't filtering. And after you pee in the jar, leave it for a little while and go back and check to see if you see sediments settling in the bottom. And that's when you'll know whether you are filtering or. I suggest everybody do the kidney filtration test. You don't have to be ill. And the reason is this: if you do your kidney filtration and you're not filtering, that means you can get on it and get those kidneys filtering before, you know, you start developing something, some tumors or something. Because if you're not filtering, that's what will happen. That's where diseases start to manifest. That's part of the reason we get disease. If you are on a healing regimen, you're trying to deal with cancer, multiple sclerosis, and things of this nature, first thing is you should not be consuming any kind of cooked food. I would say you should not even be consuming raw foods, and raw foods can be very healing. You need all the energy you can get. The body needs all the energy it can get to focus on healing. And therefore, you should either be doing some kind of juice feasting along with your herbal teas, or you could do your juice fasting along with your herbs, also your juice feasting along with your herbs, or water fast, or doing a combination of just your water, your juices, and your herbs. You should restrict the use of solid foods as much as possible. If that's the regimen you're on and you're not seeing kidney filtration, although you should be seeing some filtration, do a 24 to 36 hour dry fast. That will start opening up those kidneys. That will get the kidneys open up. And anybody can do this if your kidneys aren't filtering. If you're a vegan or a person on a plant-based diet or any kind of diet, for example, and your kidneys aren't filtering, start eating raw foods. Switch for a period to just eating raw foods, high fruit, so it's mostly fruits. Even if you do vegetables, very little vegetables, to start to get those kidneys filtering. But in our everyday life, we need to ensure that our kidneys are filtering. We eat every day, we produce waste every day, so does the cells in our bodies. They produce waste, and the waste must be eliminated from the body. And it's the same approach, so we want that waste out. And you will not heal yourself if your kidneys aren't filtering. So it is critical, and even if it sounds like I'm repeating myself, I will continue to repeat myself, because it is important that we don't have lymph stagnation in the body, which is what occurs when the lymph waste, the waste from our cells that are in, our sewage system, which is our lymph system, when it cannot be excreted from the body. That is what occurs. We'll have all kinds of things. There are all kinds of ramification as a result of this. So just bear that in mind. Focus, whatever you're doing, just ensure, check for kidney filtration. If you're not filtering, address that as soon as possible. Immediately, you need to address that. Everybody needs to address kidney filtration immediately, even if you're not healing yourself. But especially for people who are dealing with serious illnesses, or even whether it's life and death, or if it's not, if you have fibroid tumors, kidneys must be filtering. If you have cancers, kidney must be filtering. If you have MS, kidneys must be filtering. Whatever the circumstances, your kidneys must be filtering. Like I said, a 24 to 36 hour dry fast will help. even if you're on a regimen that does not include dry fast, that will help for anybody. That will help to the kidneys to open up. And also, dandelion, herbs like your dandelion, your oat straw, some herbs such as these will, dandelion is really, really good, will help to get the kidneys open up, and focus on, so you need to focus on that. And there's more to be said about kidney filtration, so at some point I will likely do a part 2 to this video, or even a part 3. But I just want to say, in this video, check for kidney filtration by peeing in a jar and looking at your pee. If your pee is clear, you are not filtering. If it is cloudy, you know that some filtration is going on. And like I say, you can let it stand for a while and see if there are any sediments at the bottom, to see if you're removing cellular waste from the body through the kidneys. And if you are not, then you need to address that immediately, and you will start seeing great results. And that is why the diet is key. The diet of the standard American diet, high protein diet, a diet high in cooked foods, not enough raw food, for example, will not achieve the level of kidney filtration as a raw food diet. I'm not saying that you should go and eat raw food as 100%, but make sure that it is a large percentage of your diet, especially fruits. So I hope you found this useful. Subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos. Don't forget, be the change you'd like to see in this world. Have a fantabulous day today. Ta-ta.